shot them, bisected them, and even beat them to death with a crowbar. But how much do you really know about the vicious headcrab? Here at Villainwatch, we're taking a look at one of the most iconic creatures in the whole of Half-Life. Before the Half-Life games began, there was a species of flying fetus monsters, which psychically enslaved other races. One day, these aliens came into contact with the Combine, an interdimensional empire that ruthlessly wiped out the aliens to their last. This last survivor, known as the Nihilanth, escaped to the interdimensional border world of Zen, where it and its enslaved troops could hide from the Combine.
I am the man.
Unfortunately for everyone, an experiment at the Black Mesa research facility on Earth resulted in an event called the Resonance Cascade, which caused Zen creatures to teleport directly into the facility, one of which was the headcrab. The standard headcrab is about 51 centimeters tall and walks around on 4 small, stumpy legs that allow the creature to launch itself up to 10 feet in any direction. It has no visible sensory organs, so it can be assumed that headcrabs hunt their prey through vibrations in the ground. The creature's underbelly consists of a large, jawless mouth, which hides a sharp beak within. The headcrab uses this to aid with its main aim in life, piercing through a humanoid victim's skull and gaining control of their motor functions. Latching firmly onto the face quickly suffocates the victim, and it's unsure if it's even possible to remove a headcrab once it's attached. The headcrab changes their new host's body, creating long, skeletal claws that it uses to attack its prey or punt objects at them. Another change is a split down the middle of the torso that presumably allow the creature to place meat directly into its stomach. If the zombie is blown in half, its top bit will crawl about and actually attack faster than when it had legs. Zombies sometimes fake their deaths in order to ambush prey, lying still on the ground and jumping up on unsuspecting victims. If its new host body gets too damaged, the headcrab may sometimes jump off to find a new, stronger host. The most horrifying fact about the headcrab zombie is that it seems like the host is still alive in there, despite having their head bent unnaturally backwards and other atrocious injuries that would kill a normal human. Playing the monster's screams backwards reveals an entirely different story. The standard zombie, given enough time, will eventually mutate into a creature known as the Go-Gnome. The headcrab seems to have deflated over its host's skull, which is visible underneath. Now the torso has become a real pair of teeth, where the Go-Gnome can spit a green glob at its enemies. Go-Gnomes are also much stronger and harder to kill than the usual headcrab, and can fucking sprint! Despite the threat of these monstrosities, as well as an attack by the US government trying to cover up the disaster, one researcher was able to battle through the hordes. Theoretical physicist Dr. Gordon Freeman discovered that the Nihilanth was actually keeping the rift between their dimensions open, and was tasked to enter Zen itself to stop it, fighting monster upon monster, with the Nihilanth constantly taunting him psychically. He eventually discovered the mother of all headcrabs, the Gonarch. The Gonarch is a gigantic monster with a powerful exoskeleton capable of shrugging off even the strongest weapons. Hanging from its underbelly is a large, fleshy sack that constantly releases baby headcrabs, which are weaker but faster than usual and come in large numbers. The Gonarch defends its lair with extreme ferocity, attacking intruders in seconds with a powerful charge, large legs, and by launching white blobs of acid from its shell. The Gonarch is smarter than the average headcrab, shown by how it retreats further and further into its lair while under attack, eventually leading Freeman into a trap. The Gonarch obviously cares about its children, as it screams when its babies are killed, but I wouldn't feel too bad about it. It's not known whether or not the Nihilanth controlled the headcrabs as slaves, or was just utilising the wild instincts of the creatures, but when Freeman kills the Gonarch, he doesn't sound too happy about it.
What have you done?
Freeman eventually makes it to the Nihilanth, and after a hard fight, Gordon wins. A mysterious third party then places Gordon in stasis, and he awakes almost 20 years later. Freeman quickly realises that the Combine, the interdimensional empire that wiped out most of the Nihilanth's race, have conquered the Earth. The Combine integrate things into their army, such as Earth technology, humans themselves, and those goddamned headcrabs. The Combine utilise their headcrabs against Resistance members by stuffing as many as they can into a mortar shell and dropping them straight into Resistance bases, where the released headcrabs cause mayhem and destruction. Nowhere is there more proof of this than the city of Ravenholm, which is populated by headcrabs, zombies, one insane shotgun-wielding priest, and tons of zombie-killing traps. No gnomes are found in this future world, be it either through a mutation, combined genetic modification, or just because they're not canon anymore. Whatever the case, the headcrab itself has two new variants, the fast headcrab and the poison headcrab. The fast headcrab, as its name suggests, is extremely quick. They are slimmer than normal and have elongated legs, which they use to latch onto surfaces to ambush victims. Fast headcrabs can also take control of humans, creating the fast zombie, which is something you really don't want to meet down a dark alley. The fast zombie is a flayed mess of bone and muscle, which can jump and climb to catch its prey. They have even longer claws than the standard zombie, can survive being cut in half, and will fake their deaths to get the jump on enemies. The fast zombie likes to hide behind large objects, jumping out to rip their prey apart. Under the headcrab is a skinless skull, frozen in a constant scream. Poison headcrabs are one of the most dangerous headcrab variants that you can encounter, with black skin, bristly hair, and a survival instinct that often makes them very hard to kill. Just one bite from a poison headcrab will inject a deadly neurotoxin that will weaken all human prey to the point of death, making them extremely vulnerable to all attacks. Gordon Freeman's HEV suit would administer an antidote after a short time, but until that kicked in, he would face death from a single hit. These headcrabs actually hunt as opposed to other headcrabs, which try to ambush their victims. They immediately flee if ambushed themselves or shot, and will try to hide if close to death. This variant can also bond with a human, creating possibly the most deadliest zombie to date, the poison zombie. Poison zombies are hunched over, slow-moving monstrosities that have two hitchhiking headcrabs on their back, which has been flayed to reveal the bare spine. These motherfuckers will jump from their host to get at you, after which the zombie will use its deadly claws. Poison zombies cannot be cut in half like the other zombies, and can take a lot more punishment, up to 3 times as much. Poison zombies are much stronger than other types, smashing through doors that normal zombies can't get through. The zombies also seem to laugh after dying, almost as though the host is relieved to finally be free of this living hell. As Freeman slaughtered his way through the zombies, soldiers and hostile wildlife with the aid of the resistance, the Combine resorted to heavily shelling everything with reckless abandon. This resulted in the headcrabs even attacking the soldiers that tried to use them, creating the Zombine.
Right? Zombine, get it? Okay.
Already genetically modified, these transhumans have gained vicious claws and also have the deadly ability to pull out a grenade and charge their foes, taking them out in a suicide attack. The Zombine is slow, but much like the Gnome, it can viciously sprint at enemies. One bizarre fact about the Zombine is that half its head is missing, which raises a simple question. How the fuck is it talking? Now you only need to know one more thing about headcrabs. How in holy hell do you kill them? If you can stomach it, fire will kill everything, but just be aware that the human host will feel everything as it dies a horrible death. Good times! Most other enemies don't like headcrabs or zombies, and will attack them for you. If you see them going at it, step back and let them have their fun. Barnacles will eat fast and standard headcrabs and zombies. If a barnacle eats a poison headcrab, it will end in a mutual kill. But if it eats a poison zombie, the world will end. A zombie's head is its weak spot, so try and focus your attacks there. If a zombie throws something at you, make sure you dodge it. Or, if you have a 0-point energy field manipulator, also known as a gravity gun, you can throw that shit right back at it. A Gonarch can take a ridiculous amount of damage, but will eventually go down just like everything else. All it takes is a single shotgun blast to the face to kill a fast zombie. If you're on a roof and one of these things tries to climb up and get you, try to kill them before they reach the top so you don't get mobbed. Despite their skill at climbing, fast zombies can't grasp the concept of ladders, so if you jump on one, you can beat them to death without fear of reprisal. If bitten by a poison headcrab, run away from all danger until you are administered an antidote. Try and dodge the ones that jump from a poison zombie and kill them quickly. Without its hitchhikers, the zombie should be easy to defeat. If a zombine pulls out a grenade, run as fast as you can in the other direction to make sure you don't get blown to bits. Alternatively, if you're lucky enough to have a gravity gun, you can steal the grenade and fire it back, potentially destroying entire hordes of zombies. There are many ways to kill a standard headcrab, some being Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you really liked it, please give it a like. It took me a load of work, so it'll be very much appreciated. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you later.